Okay, guys, last thing. So one of the things you're going to have to do is handle this um, for multiple equations. So I'm going to show you this kind of a hacky way to do it, but it'll work. So what we're going to do is we're going to create this global variable. I'm going to call it static. Oh, and then we're going to need a way um, in our function to figure out which function we want to call. So we're going to have multiple ones. We could do if then else's, but I remember there being like a case statement or something like that in Java. So where it makes it a lot easier if you have like 4 or 5 different options to choose those options. So I can't remember the syntax. So let me go online. Let me go online real quick and let's see if we can't figure out what the syntax is for that. Come over here. I don't know why I'm thinking case statement. Java, maybe that's an old COBOL thing. Oh, switch statement. That's what it is. All right. So it's a switch statement. Let's get a decent syntax. I just need something to copy in here. So case statement is, what's too many? I need something cleaner than that. Come on, give me something cleaner than that. Let's see. That's what I'm looking for. Okay. So we're going to have some kind of switch. We got some breaks. I don't know what the breaks do. We got a default. So let's just copy and paste that sucker in here. All right. So I want to paste. If I right click paste, and hopefully it doesn't paste a whole bunch of it. Oh, that's perfect. Awesome. All right. So one of the things, so we want to switch off of what? We're going to want to switch off of equation. Just the variable, the global variable that I put up here. Okay, so if I switch off of equation, then that means if equation is equal to 1, what do I want to do? I want to do this. All right, I just want to return this, and it'll go ahead and break out of my switch statement. So it won't do anything else. This is actually really close. Minus 5x, minus 6. Okay. So if you don't have the break, it will then do, if you don't have the break, it'll then do this, and then it'll do this, and then it'll do this with the break. What it does is it stops and it just pulls out of the whole switch statement. So we're probably going to want 5 cases, right? Let's just leave this blank. All right, go ahead. Let's delete this stuff here. Let's get it running for 1. Default, I don't know what the default is. We can make the default be this. It's fine. That's if for some reason you don't have a number between, you don't have one of these numbers, like in this example, 1 or 2, then it'll do the default. Okay, but you definitely need this break if you're going to do this switch statement. Okay, why is this yelling at me still? Let's return a type of double. Let's just return. Here, it should never get to this. Should never get to this, but let's go ahead and return negative 1.0. All right. It's saying, what don't you like about this unreachable code? All right. Let me figure that out here in a second. Give me a second. All right, so since we're doing a return, we don't really need this break because it won't ever get to the next one down. So that's the way we're going to handle that. And a little bit. Cool. All right. So let's see if this works. We're going to, so the first time through, we want to set our equation equal to 1. And it should. Let's go ahead and add this switch statement in here for our. We did this right. We did this right. Should. Here. Unreachable code. All right. You don't want that. I don't really need to do that. Don't want to do it. So that's fine with me. Okay. Default. Cool. Why is it yelling at me for this? Let's go ahead and make the default be the first equation. Oh, another closing bracket. Perfect. All right. So if we set equation to 1, then it should do this first one, and it should do this first one. All right, cool. Let's run it. And did we set equation to 1? We did. All right, let's run this sucker. Awesome. Works the way we want it to. That looks good to me. And so let's do one more. Let's do one more equation. And what's the second equation on our sheet? Hold on 1 second. Let me find the second equation on our sheet. Okay, guys, so we're back. So our case 2 is we want to return. What's this? Come on, go in here. So we want to do x to the third plus 4x squared plus 2. So x to the third plus 4x squared plus 2. X to the third plus 4 times x squared plus 2. Awesome. All right. And so my f prime is going to be 3x squared plus 8x 0. Okay, so 3x squared plus 8x plus 0. All right, cool. Let's copy this. Put that in there. Change a few values. Turn. So equals 3 times x squared plus 8x plus 8 times 8 times x, and there's no 2. Let's see, because when you take the derivative of a constant, there is no change, so the derivative of the constant is 0. All right, let's run it.